like, listen, God put me in this vessel for whatever reason it might be, and he knew better than to give me all that. What's up, y'all? It's tatycokley and I'm back for another video, and as you can see by the title, today we're talking about a lot. We're gonna talk about loving how you are, comparing yourself to Instagram models, the whole nine. Obviously, you know, recent events, has been a lot going on, you know, with dramas, and it just sparked this idea in my head because I'm just like, I feel as though with all this negative stuff going on, I need to make sure I put positive stuff back into y'all's heads. Your pretty little perfect heads. But I also feel like a huge part of loving who you are is just being your best self. You don't have to accept yourself like at your worst version. You know what I'm saying? You can be yourself at like your best version. If you want the longer hair and you want the bundles, girl, do it. Like, do what's gonna make you happy. So something that makes me feel better about myself is when my teeth are white, okay? Because I stopped like drinking coffee and soda and all that stuff because my teeth are like important to me. So I decided to link up with Smile Brilliant to tell y'all about their teeth whitening. But everything I do when I do sponsorships for you guys, none of them are like, oh, you have to say this is great. Like, no, I wouldn't have put it in this video if it didn't work. So I just wanted to tell y'all because it does work. So yeah, so I'm gonna show y'all how I do it and stuff. It's just gonna be like a quick little tutorial while I show y'all pictures and all that good stuff. I've used like strips and everything like that, and I just feel like I'm like super sensitive after I use like whitening strips, and I know the charcoal is really abrasive. Like, there are issues with all the different types, but this is what has worked for me. And those like LED lights just don't be working. Like, it just, a lot of the at-home whitening stuff just don't work. So y'all know I am super duper busy, and I know y'all are busy too. So for me, I can just do this while I'm watching a show on Netflix, like Pose. Y'all better go watch that. While I'm doing work, while I'm answering emails, while I'm studying, like doing anything like that, you can just like pop it in and you're good. This isn't like a time consuming crazy thing, like I have no time to do this. No, because for me, when my teeth are whiter, I just feel better. So I just want to show y'all a comparison, like a before and after, so you can get physical proof, you know. So if this is something you're struggling with, and if this is gonna help you feel like the best version of yourself like it is for me, go check it out. I have all the information in the description box below for y'all. But let's just get into this. But first, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, what are you doing? We're gonna give you a couple seconds to do that. Did you do it? Good. Now you can watch the video, and welcome to our family. Also, follow me on my socials. They're gonna be right here. This is where you can participate in polls, all that fun stuff, or whatever. Let's just get into this. Girl. Alright, y'all. So I already prepped my face. Same Born This Way foundation with the 47 foundation brush from Sephora, you know. So we have some things to talk about. What kind of like sparked me to want to talk about this is freaking Lil Duval. Now, if y'all are not aware, Lil Dumbass he said something like, I don't like girls with the big bushy curly froze, da. Now, I just want to know, good sir, who asked? I promise none of us were checking for what your preferences in women were. I promise. At the end of the day, I feel as though he has no room to talk about his preferences and what looks bad in women and da. Sir, you're 40 what? You're 5 what? He's 5'2", 40 something, speaking on what he wants women to look like. Shut up. The reason that like kind of sparked me wanting to do this was just like, I don't want any of y'all, whether you're the one with the curly bushy fro or the pin straight hair, whatever it is, I don't want any of y'all to ever feel like you have to conform to what dumb men like him say. If you are the curly bushy fro girl, wear your curly bushy fro, please, with pride. I promise you, men like it, women like it, everybody. Like, at the end of the day, as long as you like it, you love it. That's all that matters. You're good. I just am so tired of men feeling like they can just have like unsolicited opinions on every single thing we do, like literally every single thing we do. And I just feel as though he will be like the same one, like he's the type of dude that'll be like, oh, but the body's fake though, oh, girls ain't natural these days, oh. But what do you want though? Because when you do see natural women with the froze and the whatevers, you do everything in your power to tear them down. So do you want the surgery and the pin straight bundles, or do you want the froze and the natural body? What do you want? I just don't think it's fair to ask for both. And what do we expect from men like that? So I wanted to kind of talk to like both groups, you know, like the natural body girls and the girls who have gotten any work done or are like thicker or whatever it may be. The two, you know, separations men love to continue to talk about. Next, I'm gonna go with my concealer. This is gonna look a little light because I don't know, it's just lighter than my old one is, so bear with it for right now. So to my girls that have gotten work done, things like that, more power to you, sis. If something was bothering you and you got it fixed and you are happy, live your best life. But don't ever feel as though you have something over like the natural body girls, or like I just don't like seeing the girls who got work done that used to be shaped that way, like trying to cut on girls that are still shaped that way because they didn't get their body done like yet, or just don't want to. Like, it's not your place to like speak on that, number one. And then number two, like, don't fall for men like this and like their little words to like go get more work done or go get whatever like change to yourself, because it's just like, girl, you don't want these men. You do not want these men. These men have deep-rooted issues. They are not men. They are little boys, and we are not in the business of raising children right now. We're just not. You can't raise a man, and that's just facts. So that's what I wanted to say to y'all. And then what I wanted to say to my girls that haven't gotten work done and things like that, don't allow these men again to make you feel like you need to start getting work done, or you need to straighten your hair, you need to do whatever, because again, these are not the men that you want. They're just really not. It's always going to be something with them. It's never enough. They go with the wind. They don't have strong opinions of their own. They're just trash. So don't let that change your view on yourself ever. Your view on yourself should be the strongest. Nobody should be able to like sway it. All right, now for some powder. So now we can kind of talk about like societal pressures and like everything that kind of adds into you not being able to fully love yourself exactly how you are right now. Obviously today the boom 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 is like what everyone is chasing, men and women. Well, that's what it seems like on social media. But you have to remember, like, everything is a phase. Just like in the 90s, this was not it at all. Like, there's been phases of like shapes of women and what's in, and like, what is this, what's in, and you know, like, this is just one of those things. Now, has this phase lasted quite a long minute? Yeah, it has, but that doesn't mean you have to conform to it, because what happens when another phase comes along? What happens if the next phase is how your body is right now? What you gonna do, suck it back out? Like, you know what I'm saying? So if your reasoning for wanting to get work done or anything like that is because everybody else has it, or like societal pressures, social media, whatever it is, reconsider. Do it if you are okay with that, if you're financially stable to do that, if you have help to recover after that, if you're just, you know what I'm saying, like, don't do it unless you have really thought it through and you know that it's not because of outside pressures. Mama looks pale. This will be corrected. Hold on. I'm gonna put some micro smooth powder on in 10. I just like want you guys to make sure if you are getting work done, great. I'm definitely not the person that is like, ew, like natural bodies for the win. Like, ew, no, that's not me at all. But I am the person that is making sure that you guys are doing thorough research on the doctor that you want to go to. You are doing it because you want it, not because somebody, even your boyfriend, your parents, people around you, your friends, are pressuring you or, you know, bullying you for your body or whatever. That's not okay. This is the Almond 7 foundation stick from Bobbi Brown. I just think something that's like important before you even like consider surgery is just like really accepting, like, listen, God put me in this vessel for whatever reason it might be, and he knew better than to give me all that, because then maybe you will be acting a different way, or maybe you will be seen a different way, or whatever it is. Like, he put you in that vessel, so work on just accepting that and be like, you know what, I got these little boobs for a reason, I got these big boobs for a reason, I got the blah blah, like, you know what I'm saying? There's so many different ways to just be like, it is what it is. Everything, I just don't want you guys to be developing like body dysmorphia, where it's just kind of like nothing is ever enough. You're in the vessel that you're in because God made you wonderfully and perfectly, and that's just how it is. But if it's the vessel that you're in is hindering you from doing everything that you need to do in the name of whatever, fix it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether that's just the gym, whether that's the type of clothes you're wearing, whether that's anything at all, if there's something you can do to fix something that is hindering you from being your best self, do it. As long as you're doing it safely and like you planned it out. Like, don't wake up one morning and be like, you know what, I'm going to go to the first BBL doctor I see and I'm getting it. No. And again, you kind of have to just do some like really deep digging into yourself to be like, why do I feel this way? Where is this coming from? Is this a healthy, like, if I fix this will be a healthy fix for me? Or is this gonna become an unhealthy habit where I want to tweak every single part of my body every other month? You gotta get to know yourself. If you don't have that conversation with yourself before you jump under the knife, I just don't think that's gonna go well for you in that surgery, nor the next one, the next one, or the next one, because it is a cycle. Like, you're gonna fall into this hole of like, you're overanalyzing yourself. Same damn Becca bronzer as always. If it gives you some sort of comfort to realize that you're unique in yourself, you are one of a kind, literally nobody's body looks exactly like yours, that is amazing. You're literally one of one, inside and out. Even if you're a twin, there is some tiny hair on your head that is different from each other. Some Songbird blush. And if you have somebody around you, like your boyfriend, your friends, whoever it is, like, cut them off right now, because if they can't love you as you love you, they need to be removed from your life. Unless you have something internally that's toxic that they're like, you need to work on this, take that as constructive criticism. But if somebody, your boyfriend's like, you know, you wouldn't look bad with the boob job, cut him off immediately, because he's garbage. And your friends too, if there's a certain insecurity that you have and they continue to break you down about it, that's not your friend. It's different between jokes and like, sis, you need to go to the gym. That's different, that's just being real. But if you have like some insecurity, like your nose or something, and they're just like, damn, blah blah blah, like they keep pointing it out all the time, that is not your friend. Cut them off. Clearly they're miserable about something in themselves and they want to drag you down with them. Don't take that to heart, don't take that personal. That has everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. Same highlighter as always. At the end of the day, y'all, like, nobody is you, and if that lets you have some sort of comfort, then let it be that. These Instagram bodies and these everything is just that, Instagram. Understand that a lot of that is tweaked. Understand that a lot of that is not how it really looks in real life. Understand that a lot of that takes a lot of upkeep and maintenance and money just to look like that. A lot of the girls that you're seeing have bread, okay, coins, that they can upkeep that with lymphatic massages and freaking all these different shots and implants and moving, and that there's nothing wrong with that, but realize that that's not in the cards for you right now. And if you want it to be later, work for it. And if you don't, work for accepting yourself, work for you. Everything you see on Instagram is not real life, and a lot of these girls are suffering from body dysmorphia. A lot of these girls are suffering in other ways in their life. Having that body, you might think that that saves all the problems, but it doesn't. I just want y'all to love yourselves completely inside and out, and not compare yourself to other women, because again, you never know what somebody's going through behind closed doors. You never know what they really look like. You don't know none of that stuff. So at the end of the day, F all that stuff. Focus on you. Focus on how you were made, and focus on accepting that, okay? While that's drying, I'm going to take my makeup forever. I think this is Versatile Chestnut. Yep. And we're gonna line my lips with that. Then my Insanity lipstick from Urban Decay. This is my lip combo all the time, for y'all to ask. Then a little bit of Fenty. I really don't want too much gloss today. And this is the final look. Honestly, I'm just on some chill stuff today. I just wanted to chit chat with y'all. I don't even think I'm going nowhere. I just wanted to talk to y'all. That's why I'm keeping this like little scarf bandana on, keeping this little tank on. It's nothing special. But before I close this out, y'all know I have to do my shout out of the week. This week's shout out goes to Maya Kern. Excuse my dirty phone, but here's her page. Thank you so much for supporting me. I know you said you didn't even care about these dudes. Perfect, that's the energy to have, but you're still binging my videos, and I appreciate you so much. Love you so much, and that will never change. So make sure y'all check out Smile Brilliant. I'm gonna have everything in the description box below. Y'all know I got y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, because y'all know I'm active in the comments, and subscribe if you haven't already, because you didn't listen earlier. And I will see y'all in my next one.